Norman Doidge, The Brain's Way of Healing, Stories of Remarkable Recoveries and Discoveries. Embark on a fascinating journey through the powerful stories and discoveries found in Norman Doidge's book, The Brain's Way of Healing. In this summary, you will delve into the mysteries of chronic pain, Parkinson's disease, brain injuries, blindness, and more. Learn how remarkable individuals overcame these daunting challenges by harnessing the innate healing capacities of their brains. You will encounter cutting-edge techniques and therapies such as visualization, the Feldenkrais Method, light therapy, laser acupuncture, and tongue stimulation that can lead to astonishing recoveries. Unlock the secrets behind the brain's healing power and its potential to provide relief in seemingly hopeless situations.
Conquering chronic pain. Chronic pain is a neurological disease that sends unnecessary pain signals to the brain due to damage to nerve cells. However, chronic pain can be reversed through visualization techniques. Psychiatrist Michael Moskowitz discovered a technique to replace pain through visualization. The exercise involves visualizing areas of the brain where the number of neurons processing pain increased and transforming them back to regular neurons. After 3 weeks, Moskowitz began experiencing relief and was practically pain-free after a year. Fighting Parkinson's disease through mindful walking. John Pepper, a South African accountant, found a way to alleviate the symptoms of Parkinson's disease by gradually increasing his walking regimen through an exercise program called Walk for Life, and paying conscious attention to how he moved. Parkinson's attacks the basal ganglia, which controls automatic functions, but John's focused attention helped him move control of these movements to areas associated with conscious actions, such as the prefrontal cortex. With moderate walking, conscious movement, and gradually correcting his limping gait, John was able to fight the degenerative effects of Parkinson's and develop his prefrontal cortex. The Feldenkrais Method. The Feldenkrais technique is a method developed by physicist Moshe Feldenkrais, which involves slow and conscious repetition of movement patterns. This technique helps to stimulate connections between the brain and nerves, allowing tense muscles to relax. One of the unique exercises is lying flat on your back and making micro-movements with your head, using the least amount of effort while focusing on a particular body part. The technique has been successful in helping stroke patients recover their abilities, as it helps the brain relearn certain functions. Through the Feldenkrais technique, patients like Nora, whose brain was damaged due to a stroke, were able to recognize left from right again. Eye exercises for vision recovery. David Weber found a cure for his vision failure by practicing eye exercises. He discovered William Bates's exercises, which were shunned by most of the medical community, through Meyer Schneider's story of how he recovered his sight after applying Bates's exercises. Bates's exercises are relatively simple, from blocking out all light to focusing on different objects placed at varying distances. Meanwhile, for some eye conditions, the eyes need to relax before training exercises can begin. David started with eye relaxation exercises developed by Moshe Feldenkrais before moving forward with some of Bates's exercises. 7 years later, David restored 50% of normal vision in his left eye, and his right eye improved from complete blindness to blurry vision. The healing power of light. Recent research has shown that targeted exposure to light can have healing effects on the brain. Laser therapy, a technique that uses low-impact lasers, has been used successfully to treat brain injuries and stroke paralysis. Anita Saltmark, a brain injury specialist, was able to restore cognitive skills in a professor who sustained a brain injury in a car crash. Similarly, Dr. Margaret Nazer found that laser acupuncture could help patients suffering from stroke paralysis recover their motor functions. For this therapy to be effective, at least 50% of the neurons in the patient's brain had to be working correctly. While it may seem unconventional, the healing power of light is gaining traction in the world of acupuncture and is showing promise for treating various brain injuries. Tongue stimulation for brain healing. Ron Hussman, a celebrated singer, found a way to reverse neurological damage caused by MS by using a tongue stimulator. The device has 144 electrodes providing low-frequency stimulation for the many nerve sensors on the tongue. The treatment activates the entire brain, making it an effective cure for different brain diseases. Healing dyslexia with music. Music has the power to heal the brain, particularly in the case of dyslexia. Child therapist Paul Madall used a music therapy technique to help Simon, a boy with dyslexia, by playing music with his mother's voice mixed in at a higher frequency. This technique uses both high and low frequencies to rewire the brain. The electronic ear, invented in the 1940s by Dr. Alfred Tomatis, is a device that conveys two audio channels to the listener, activating and stimulating the communication centers of the patient's brain. By using music therapy, doctors and researchers have discovered the potential to unlock a number of disorders that many have considered incurable.
The intriguing tales and breakthroughs presented in The Brain's Way of Healing have demonstrated the incredible potential of the brain to combat and remediate various ailments and conditions. Through the use of visualization, conscious movement, the Feldenkrais Method, laser therapy, and other innovative techniques, numerous individuals have achieved remarkable recoveries from chronic pain, Parkinson's, brain injuries, and more. This compelling book summary has shown the astounding ways in which our brains can be rewired and activated to overcome health challenges once considered insurmountable. These discoveries continue to offer hope and inspire confidence in the ever-evolving field of neuroscience, as advancements continue to redefine what was once considered incurable.